Okay, this is Mary and Vern, and we're in a top secret location. Well, it has been top secret, but it's not top secret anymore. It's about not to be top secret. But we're getting ready for the 8th annual Heart to Hope Telethon, coming at you live March 7th from 1 to 9 at the Community Center. And we are here on Wills Road, random.
Yes.
To do something very, very special.
I get to pass the torch tonight.
Yes.
The trophy for the biggest heart. And are we going to wait to announce who we're going to go to, or are we going to tell them now?
I feel like we should tell them now so we can kind of cue it up.
So she can see the smile on her face. Because there's another person in this house who may think it's for him. I know. But it's not.
So the biggest heart every single year we give to the person who we feel represents the Heart to Hope Telethon. So if you don't know, the Heart to Hope Telethon raises money for Connellsville Area Community Ministries, which is an incredible local nonprofit right here in Connellsville. And they do food pantry, crisis assistance. They have a thrift store. They do the Angel Tree Project. They do so many things to help people throughout the year. And we're trying to raise $60,000.
Perfect.
And this is the 8th year, and every year we give the Heart Award to someone who we feel like represents Connellsville.
And the telethon itself.
Yeah.
And this person has been there from the start.
Wait a minute, pause. Vern Oler obviously got it last year.
Yeah,
he's the recipient. That's why he's holding it.
Here. That's the only reason I'm here.
Yes.
You know, I'm really enjoying this retired life. But the person we're going to give it to was here from the start. And she was actually the person that helped bridge the original telethon that we knew about through the old videos and whatnot.
Yes.
Into the success it is today.
Yes. So the Heartathon was it the 80s it started?
Yes.
And they used to raise...
70s.
Really?
It was in the 70s, yes.
They used to make money for the American Heart Association. And back then they would raise almost $100,000 or over $100,000. And they'd be on air for... What, like 24 hours?
If not 36,
and we don't do that. We do 8 hours, okay? I mean, we might do that at some point, but I'm not feeling that this year. I don't know. That's kind of long.
That's 3 naps.
But anyway, Sandra Lincoln, she was the OG anchor, and she has come back with us since the inception of the Heart to Hope Telethon, and it is like being in the presence of greatness. Is it not?
It is. And I mean, her knowledge and what she has passed on to the anchors, passed on to the committee of how to handle things. The simple little things of, she was adamant about you guys reading the pledges on air so people could hear their names.
That's right.
Little things like that, like I said, have made this into the success it is.
Yeah, so we can't actually believe that it has taken us this long to give Sandra Lincoln the biggest heart award. Now, usually we do this on the day of the telethon as a surprise to the person. The person never knows. You were surprised.
I was surprised, yes.
Yes, so we surprised Vern last year with biggest heart. I received it in 2022. Rick Fike, who's holding the camera right now, he received it, what's the first year?
He was the original.
The OG. He was the OG Heart Award winner. So now you're going to give it to her. Now, we usually give it the day of. We wanted to do it the day of, but Greg Lincoln is not going to be at the telethon this year because his daughter's 16th birthday is this year, and they're going to be away. And we really didn't feel right giving it to her without her family there.
Amen.
So then we were like, we need to plan, you know, kind of just like show up at your house and knock on the doors, which is what we're about to do.
People can see, as dark as it is, like a secret ops mission, but here we are, and here we go. So
all right, we're going to go surprise her. You think she knows?
Well, not now. I can't believe her dog or his dog's not barking right now. So let's see what we can pull off.
Okay,
here.
let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Here we go. Avon's calling. Here we go.
Maybe a little.
Okay. Greg's going to answer the door. Hello.
Oh my God. Hey.
Oh my God. Hey.
I can't believe you guys are here.
How are you?
This is crazy.
Hi.
Hey, not only Mary and Vern.
Hi. We're here
everybody.
from the telethon. Hi, Leanne.
Well, this is Fat Tuesday for us, and we're having chicken ravioli.
Oh my
Yes,
God. Well, that's why we
Homemade.
came.
Homemade.
That's why.
I did tell them that they may have we made some extra that they could sample our family tradition of chicken raviolis that my aunt created from a earlier great aunt.
Well, thank you for having us for dinner, first of all, and for inviting us into your home on a random evening. But we're here to do something very, very special. We're here from the Heart to Hope Telethon, which is coming up March 7th, as you know, Sandra, because you're going to be coming back as an anchor. But we're here to do something very, very special tonight. Go ahead, Vern.
Well, last year I was a recipient of the biggest heart trophy. And it's my honor to pass this on, as everyone else has, and this is our 8th year. And this year's recipient is going to be the original. Sandra, congratulations. Listen, you have helped us.
For Pete's sake. Vern, I can't even believe it.
I told these guys out there that we actually could have done this out at the gas station because we run into each other constantly. But we had to plan, and we pinpointed this day, and here we are showing up unannounced. No, not unannounced.
Let me tell you about my son. I was coming over here for he and my sister Jackie. Leanne made the chicken ravioli, which is an Italian thing. And he said, "Hey, Ma," he said, "when you come over, dress a little nice because we're going to take pictures." I said, "I won't say about the cuss word I used, but pictures for what?" And so this was all planned, and I had no idea.
Yes.
But you always look nice.
The surprise worked.
I'm so glad you're surprised.
Oh, I'm very
Well, I'm glad you
surprised.
did say that because you're always put together. And if you would have shown up in sweats or something like that, it would have been on him.
Yes, she'd have been very, very angry and
You would
upset
have
with me, so I wanted to make sure that was covered.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I can't even believe this.
Thank you for everything.
Congratulations. Well deserved.
Thanks, Rick.
So sweet.
Oh, wow.
So, Greg, tell us a little bit about what this means to you, since you saw your mom in the original.
Well, when you all text me about that, I was immediately taken back because my mother's life, her will in life earlier in the 80s was the Heart Association Telethon. She dedicated her life for that many years to raising.
I loved it.
That loved it, and that like I said, back in those days they were going 24 hours, 36 hours straight. There was no break. But that was her time to shine. My dad was, at that time he was a state senator, and he was always, that was the senator's wife. But during that period, when she was on the telethon, my dad was Sandra Lincoln's wife. Husband, you know what I mean? It was it was nice. She got to her moment to shine in supporting the community and lifelong support of community. Her church, her family. Community that's her 3 most important things in life, and she's going to be 86 this year, so she's been doing that that many years of her life that she's been supporting this area through everything.
Yeah.
And I'm just so thankful to you all. I'm thankful to Vern that he wanted to give out to my mother for the Heart to Hope. It's such an important telethon now that goes back and supports so many people in the Collinsville community, the school district. It's such an amazing day.
Yeah.
To come out and support and donate and be part of it. And when you all included her in the beginning, asked her to be a part of it, that was a huge deal for her. She loves to be included, and that was a passion of hers. And now she moves on to Heart to Hope to help to raise the money that you all want to raise every year for the Collinsville area community ministries.
Yeah, it really means a lot for us to have her there every single year, and it's kind of like being part of history, and it feels like it's part of this legacy. So it's kind of like we're in the presence of greatness. I always get really nervous. And what I love about you, and one of the reasons why we wanted to give this to you, is because you always bring it back to the cause. You always bring it back to why we're there. We're here to raise money for the ministries. We're here to thank the people of the community. And any time throughout the day where we're getting nervous about logistics or details, Sandra's there to bring us back to why we're there in the first place and the reason. So we feel like it was way overdue to give this to you. We would have liked to surprise you on the day of, but Amelia's been sharing her birthday with us for years at the telethon. Every year on her birthday, basically, she's at the telethon, doing the Dairy Queen thing and running around at all the watch parties. But this year they're going to be away for Amelia's birthday, and we wanted to make sure your family was here to see you win the award.
Nice.
So we didn't want to do it the day of. But you don't have to keep it a secret, thankfully, till the day of. We will let people know, so you won't have to hold it in for 3 weeks. But you'll get to, if you want to hold it all day, carry it around, totally up to you.
Chain, hang around.
That's right. And then next year you can decide who you'd like to pass it on to. It's your choice next year who you'd like to give it to. So start thinking about it.
Oh, wow.
With the original Heart Telethon, was the Heart Association the thing that drew you in, or was it just they were looking for anchors and then you got involved and you just grasped
Dean
it?
Basato, who was with Armstrong.
I actually know Dean because I grew up next to the Armstrong offices when those guys were there.
And I thought, me, what do you want me to do? It was Bill that was the talker, like this one, not me. And that's how I got there. And then it was Bob Lynn, and then I got Rose Durbin, because she worked for Bill, and she became a part. And Jim Wagner.
Kenny James.
Yeah, I mean, it was
a perfect cast of hosts that did that telethon. Like they all had their signature thing that they did while we were there. And and they represented the community. That's the part. Like, when you all do the anchors of the Heart to Hope, it's like you represent the community. People know who you are. And it's awesome. Like I said, I'm just very grateful to y'all. I really am. My mother deserves. She never asks for recognition or pats on the back, and she serves her community faithfully, especially her church. We're going into Lent.
Yeah.
This is the Catholic Church's time to shine. What you want to say? But there's a lot of church coming starting tomorrow. You know what I mean, for the next 40 days, and so.
But the telethon back in the day was so family oriented. I mean, it was all family. It was, and they pledge $1, $2, $3. They come down to the New Haven Hose, and nobody went to bed. We stayed up all those hours. Nobody went to. We changed our clothes, but nobody went to bed, and it was just wonderful. And people came through all day and all night. They just came through, stopped in.
Gave money to fish tank.
Fish tank.
Bringing all their allowances down, raising money. Like that's the crazy thing. The kids bringing, they would have piggy banks of change, and they would just bring it down and be on TV. And
They would go door to door, and then you get a knock on your door, and 2 seconds later you get another knock on your door. There's another group coming through, just so they could get on the fish tank.
Oh, yeah,
Or-
Dean James,
yeah.
Janice was there the whole time. And Beth, Dr. Mean's wife.
Yes.
Little Beth would be under the table. It was, I mean, it was just wonderful.
It means a lot that you're here with us and that you say yes every year. And you always look beautiful. I'm very curious to know what color you're going to wear this year. We always try to match.
Leanne's lending me a dress.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna be fancy.
Okay. Well, we congratulate you. It was well
Thank you.
overdue, but we're so glad that you finally received the biggest heart because you do have a
Yes.
huge heart.
Thank you so much. It's just awesome. Overwhelming, but awesome. Thank
Well,
you.
congratulations. If you want to see the biggest heart award winner on the day of, you need to come down so you can shake her hand, maybe get her autograph.
Yeah. And drop something off at the fish tank
Absolutely.
in honor of.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds good. Sounds good. Every dollar counts.
All right, we will see you Saturday, March the 7th from 1 to 9 at the Community Center. That's on 201 East Fairview Avenue. Make sure that you're going to call and pledge at 724-626-1120 or come down and meet the Biggest Heart Award winner and give us your donation for Connellsville Area Community Ministries.